Hello everyone, I am Greek Coder and in this video I will be doing a review of match 40 between PBKS and RR. So this match was played at the International Cricket Stadium in New Chandigarh and Rajasthan won the toss and decided to bowl first. Punjab scored 222 runs in their first innings and RR chased down the target in 19.2 overs, ending Punjab their first loss of the season. Donovan Pereira was the player of the match for his unbeaten knock of 52 from 26 deliveries, helping RR chase down the target. Also, this will be the only time these two teams play each other this season unless they meet in the playoffs. So now let's go to the playing 11 for this match. So Punjab had made three changes with Surya Khedge coming in for Shashank Singh, who was injured. Then Lockie Ferguson came in for Xavier Bartlett and Harpreet Brar came in for Vijay Kumar Vaishya. So Harpreet Brar was the impact player and he came in place of Priyansh Arya. For RR, there were three changes with Shubham Dubey coming in for Tushar Deshpande, Dashun Shanaka coming in for Shimran Hetmeyer, and Yashraj Punja coming in for Ravi Bishnoi. So Shubham Dubey was the impact player who came in for Yashraj Punja. Now let's go to the overs details of the match. So starting with the first innings. So Jofra started the first over with no Prabhsimran hitting one boundary and 1/4 of the leg by scoring 8 runs. Then in the next over, Priyansh Arya hammered Nandre Burger for 21 runs, hitting 3 fours and a 6 in that over. Then in the next over, on the first ball of Jofra Archer, Priyansh Arya nicked the ball behind, but there was no slip in place and the ball reached away to the boundary. Then again in the same over on the third delivery, Punjab reviewed for a wide, but it was unsuccessful as the ball had brushed the pad. Then in the next ball, Priyansh again nicked the ball to the slip, but this time the ball burst to the hands of Yashasvi Jaiswal who was standing at slip. Then on the next ball, Priyansh Arya lost his wicket with trying to hit on the ground, but the ball lobbing up in the air with Nande Burger taking the catch. Then in the next over, Prabh Simran hit two fours to score 11 runs in the Burger over. Then Vijay Sharma bowled a good over, giving away just 4 runs, and Nandre Burger was again hit for a 6 by Prabh Simran, and Cooper Connolly hit a 4 to score 13 runs in that over of the power play. Punjab finished the power play on 65 for 1. Then Yashraj Punja was brought into the attack and Cooper Connolly hit him for 2 sixes in 2 balls to score 15 runs in the over. Then Ravindra Jadeja came into the attack and he was also hit for a 6 and 4 by Cooper Connolly to score 15 runs in that over. Then in the next over, Yashraj Punja got the wicket of Cooper Connolly on the second delivery. Then on the first ball of Shreyas Iyer, RR took the review for a leg before wicket, but the ball was missing the stump, so they lost their review. In the same over, Prabh Simran hit a 4 to score only 6 runs in that over. Then Ravindra Jadeja bowled the 10th over and gave away only 6 runs, with Punjab being on 107 for 2 at the end of 10 overs. Then Jofra Archer came into the attack to bowl the 11th over and he was hit for 2 fours by Prabhsimran Singh to score 11 runs in that over. Then Ravindra Jadeja bowled a good over, giving away just 5 singles and 1/4 was of the bye, which Dhruv Jurel, the wicketkeeper, missed the ball. Then in the next over, Bridges also bowled a good over, giving away just 7 runs without any boundary. Then Yashraj Punja came into the attack and he was hit for a 6 by Shreyas Iyer, but he came back strongly with the wicket of Prabhsimran Singh on the last ball. Ravindra Jadeja finished his spell with a 6-run over and Punjab Kings were 150 for 3 at the end of 15 overs. Then Yashraj Punja finished his spell with a 6 by Marcus Stoinis on the last ball to give away 10 runs. Then Brijesh Sharma came into the attack and Shreyas Iyer hit him for 4, but he gave away just 7 runs in that over. At this stage, Punjab were 167 for 3 in the 17th over and the last 3 overs were about to bowl. Then Brijesh Sharma gave away just 7 runs with Shreyas Iyer hitting 1 boundary. Then Andre Berger came into the attack and he was hit for 6 and 4 by Marcus Stoinis on the second and third ball. He got the wicket of Shreyas Iyer on the last delivery, but the over went for 14 runs. Then Jofra Archer came into the attack and he was hit for a 2 sixes in the first two balls by Marcus Stoinis, who moved to 36 from just 14 deliveries. The over went for 17 runs as no Punjab got closer to 200 in the 19th over. Then the last over was to be bowled by Brijesh Sharma, and he bowled a dot ball in the first ball. But Marcus Stoinis hit 3 4s and 2 6s in the next 5 balls to score 24 runs in that over. Punjab also took a review for a waist high full toss, but it was unsuccessful. So Punjab finished with a total of 222 for 4 in their 20 overs. Now going to the second innings. So Arshdeep Singh started the innings with the ball for Punjab, and Vaibhav Suryavanshi hit him for 2 4s and a 6 in the first over to score 15 runs. Then in the next over, Lockie Ferguson was also hit for a 4 and 2 6s by Vaibhav to score 17 runs in that over. Then Marco Jansen came into the attack and Jaiswal hit him for a 4 and Vaibhav Suryavanshi hit him another 6 to score 12 runs in that over. Then Punjab made the impact sub at the end of this over, bringing in Harpreet Kaur in place of Priyansh Arya. Then Arshdeep Singh came into the attack and he was hit for a 6, but the next ball he took the wicket of Vaibhav Suryavanshi on 43. Then Dhruv Jurel took a single and gave the strike to Yashasvi Jaiswal, who hit 2 4s and a 6 to score 22 runs in that over. Then Harpreet Kaur, the impact sub, bowled a very good over, giving away just 2 runs. Then Loki came in to bowl the final over of the power play, and he was hit for a 4 by Yashasvi Jaiswal and a 6 by Dhruv Jurel, and Jaiswal again finished the over with a 4 to score 16 runs in the over. The power play went for 84 runs, and RR were in a very good position to chase down the total. Then the next two overs went for just 11 runs with the spinners Harpreet Kaur and Yuzvendra Chahal not giving away any boundaries. Then the next over of Harpreet, a boundary was scored on the last ball by Yashasvi Jaiswal and 8 runs were scored in that over. Then the next over, Yuzvendra Chahal got the wicket of Dhruv Jurel off a full toss and RR reviewed it for a waist high no ball, but it was unsuccessful. Then on the last ball of that same over, Riyan Parag hit a boundary to score 6 runs in that over. RR were 109 for 2 at the end of 10 overs and they needed another 114 runs from the last 10. Then Harpreet Kaur came in to bowl his last over and he bowled a very good over with the first 4 delivers going for just 3 runs, but Riyan Parag hit a 6 with a reverse sweep on the 5th ball to score 9 runs in that over. Yuzvendra Chahal came into the attack and Yashasvi Jaiswal hit a 4 of the first delivery to get to his 50. Chahal came back strongly with the wicket of Jaiswal on the next delivery. Then Marco Jansen was hit for a 4 by Donovan Pereira in the next over to score 8 runs. Then in the next over of UG Chahal, Riyan Parag hit a 6 and a 4 but lost his wicket on the last ball and over went for 12 runs. The game was in balance at this stage with RR on 151 for 4 at the end of 14 overs. Then RR made the impact sub after the wicket of Riyan Parag, bringing in Shubham Dubey in place of Yashraj Punya. Then Arshdeep Singh came into the attack and he was hit for 2 4s by Donovan Pereira and another 4 by Shubham Dubey to score 14 runs in that over. Then Marco Jansen was hit for 6 and 4 by Shubham Dubey to score 15 runs in that over. Then Lockie Ferguson bowled a decent over, giving away just 8 runs with Shubham Dubey hitting 1 boundary. RR were 188 for 4 at the end of 17 overs and needing 35 more runs from the last 3 overs. Then Arshdeep Singh came into the attack and he was hit for 6 and 4 by Donovan Pereira on the first 2 balls of that over. Shubham Dubey finished the over with another 6 to score 17 runs in that over. RR now only needed 18 runs from the last 2 overs and Lockie Ferguson started the over with 2 4s and a 6 in the first 4 balls to give away 16 runs. Now RR needed just 2 runs in the last over and Donovan Pereira hit a 6 on the second ball of Marco Jansen to complete the chase and also get to his 50. So now let's go to the scorecard. So in the first innings, Simran Singh 59 from 44, Priyansh Arya 29 from 11, Deepak Connolly 30 from 14, Shreyas Iyer 30 from 27, Marcus Stoinis not out on 62 from 22, and Suryan Shedge not out on 3 from 2. In the bowling card, Jota overs 140, Nandre Burger 4 overs 1 for 59, Vijay Sharma 4 overs none for 2, Yashraj Punja 4 overs 2 for 41, and Ravindra Jadeja 4 overs none for 32. Punjab finished with a total of 222 for 4 in 20 overs with a run rate of 11.10. There were 9 extras in the innings, which included 4 byes, 4 leg byes, and 1 wide. Now going to the second innings scoreboard. In the second innings, Yashasvi Jaiswal 51 from 27, Vaibhav Suryavanshi 43 from 16, Dhruv Jurel 16 from 20, Riyan Parag 29 from 16, Donovan Pereira, player of the match, not out on 52 from 26 with 6 fours and 3 sixes, with a strike rate of 200, and Shubham Dubey not out on 31 from 12. In the bowling card, Arshdeep Singh 4 overs 1 for 68, very expensive. Lockie Ferguson 4 overs none for 57, Marco Jansen 3.2 overs none for 41, Harpreet Prat, the impact player, 4 overs none for 25, Yuzvendra Chahal 4 overs 3 for 36. RR finished with a total of 228 for 4 in 19.2 overs with a run rate of 11.79. There were 6 extras in the innings, which included 1 byes, 4 wides, and 1 no ball. Now let's go through the fall of wickets. Both the teams lost 4 wickets each. So for Punjab, Priyansh Arya got out in the third over of Archer with Nandre Burger taking the catch. Cooper Connolly got out to Yashraj Punja with Donovan Pereira taking the catch in the ninth over. Then Prabh Simran also lost his wicket to Yashraj Punja with Riyan Parag taking the catch in the 14th over. Then Shreyas Iyer was the last wicket to fall in the 18th over on the bowling of Nandre Burger with Dhruv Jurel taking the catch. For RR, Vaibhav Suryavanshi lost his wicket in the 4th over to Arshdeep Singh, who bowled low full toss with Shreyas Iyer taking the catch. Then Dhruv Jurel lost his wicket to Yuzvendra Chahal with Marco Jansen taking the catch in the 10th over. Then Jaiswal also lost his wicket to Chahal with Suryan Shedge taking the catch. And similarly, Riyan Parag also lost his wicket to Chahal with Suryan Shedge taking the catch. Now let's go to the top partnerships of the match. So for Punjab, the highest partnership was of 59 from 33 deliveries between Prabh Simran and Cooper Connolly. Prabh Simran made 28 from 19 and Cooper Connolly made 30 from 14. And they had very good partnerships for other wickets with 48 from 34 between Shreyas Iyer and Prabh Simran, 41 from 12 between Stoinis and Suryansh, then 37 of 17 for the opening partnership between Prabh Simran and Priyansh Arya, and another 37 partnership between Stoinis and Shreyas Iyer. For RR, the highest partnership was between Donovan Pereira and Shubham Dubey to finish the chase of 77 from 32 deliveries. Donovan made 44 from 20 and Shubham Dubey made 31 from 12. They had two 50-run partnership between one was 54 from 38 between Jaiswal and Dhruv Jurel, and the opening partnership was of 50 from 20 between Jaiswal and Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Now going through the graphs of the match. So the worms, you can see they are very close at the middle stage, but in the power play, the RR worm is quite ahead of the Punjab worm, and at the end also the RR worm, after the 14 overs, the RR worm was having quite some gap between the Punjab worm. Punjab finished very high in the last 3 overs, but RR started to attack very early as they were chasing the target. Then going into the run rate graphs. So as you can see, RR started very well in the power play. Their run rate was very high than the Punjab run rate, and there was a huge gap between those two teams. So Punjab finished power play at a run rate of 10.83, whereas RR had a run rate of 14 at the end of the power play. Then both these two teams met at the 8-over mark, and then again, the Punjab run rate went a little more down, but the RR run rate picked up with the last partnership between Donovan Pereira and Shubham Dubey, and they finished the chase. Now let's go to the Manhattan graph. So now let's start with Punjab first. So as you can see, they are very big buildings from the start. So in the first power play, there was a 21 run over, and there were big overs of 13, 15, and 15 in the 6th, 7th, and 8th over. But after the 8th over, the next 9 overs went for just 72 runs, and RR bowled very well with the spinners at this phase, and Punjab didn't score that many runs. And after the 17th over, in the last 3 overs, they managed to score 55 runs in the last 3 overs, with the highest being the last over, which went for 24 runs. They got a 17-run over and a 14-run over in the last 3 overs. Looking at the RR Manhattan, for RR also, there were very high buildings, the highest being the 22-run over in the 4th over. And there were high buildings in the power play itself for 15, 17, 12. There was one 2-run over by Harpreet Brar, who was the impact player, and then finished the power play with 16-run over. After the power play, RR also slowed down a bit, didn't score that many runs in the middle phase. But after the wicket of Riyan Parag, Shubham Dubey came into the middle, and they kind of finished the chase, scoring those required runs in the last 6 overs. Now let's go to the summary of the match. So this was a good game between two strong teams who are in the top four. Punjab batted first for only the second time, and they started well, but in the middle they slowed down a bit, as we saw scoring 72 runs in the 9 overs in the middle overs, as we saw in the Manhattan. And they finished very strongly, scoring 55 runs in the last 3 overs. They posted a good total on the board, but when they came in, they gave away 84 runs in the power play, and they made a comeback in the game after the power play with excellent bowling from their spinners, but RR batted very well to chase down the total in the last over. Punjab bowling has been an issue for them, as they are giving away a lot of runs, but since they were winning the matches, it was not being highlighted that much, as the batting was covering up for their bowling. Still, they played well, and RR gave them a good fight to win the match. RR started decently in the bowling power play and bowled well in the middle overs with the spinners, but gave away too many runs in the last 3 overs. Then, while chasing, they had a superb play, scoring 84 runs. They lost their way in the middle when spinners were bowling, but then the middle order showed up and chased down the target. This win will give them a lot of confidence, and as their middle order had not performed that well in this season. Now let's look at the points table after this match. So RR moved to the third position with 6 wins out of 9 matches, and they moved to 12 points with a run rate of 0.617. Punjab remained on the first position with 6 wins and now 1 loss with 13 points and net run rate of 1.043. Now let's look at the graphs. Punjab are still at 13 points after this match, and RR has moved to 12 points to join RCB on the table with 12 points. Now going to the position graph. So after this match, Punjab stayed on the first position, but RR moved one place up to third position after this win from fourth position, and SRH moved from third position to fourth position. So this was the only change, and all the other teams remain at the same position. Now let's go to the playoffs chance graph. So this is the graph for the playoff chances after the match. So after the 40th match, RR, their chances kind of increased to finish in top 4, and Punjab chances didn't decrease that much, as they are already in a very strong position. RR went from around 66.2 to 83.4% after the win in this match, and Punjab moved from 98% to 94.8, so they have a very good chance of finishing in top 4, and RR has strengthened their chances after the win in this match. Now let's go to the chances for finishing in the top 2. So after this match, RR increased their chances to finish the top 2 from 16 to 39%, whereas Punjab chances decreased from 87% to around 71%. So that's it in this video. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.